close was that?
I thought it was in, actually. So that poor safety has earned him a chance.
One.
Luca missing the red.
Eight.
On such fine margins of frames won and lost, he was a whisker away there, Brissell, from sinking that red.
9. $16. $70.
Mark Selby has joined the whirlwind Jimmy White on 6 Crucible final appearances. Only Hendry with 9. Davis, John Higgins and Ronnie O'Sullivan with 8 have more.
Well, he could have gone into the reds there with the advantage of those 2 loose reds. If he'd have catched the reds
20.
half ball, he'd have guaranteed to been on one of these 2 with the reds open.
$25.
Now I've got the angle again to go into them. And he's on one to the middle. He didn't hold back there, did he? He really swung the cue ball into these
32.
reds.
$33.
So the ball's nicely placed. And that's his 5th black. Maximum is on.
40.
A substantial improvement with his pot success from the first session.
$41.
And if he wins this frame, then he's achieved his first assignment for tonight, which is to win the session.
Now we'll see what's in his mind here,
48.
whether it's maximum.
$49.
Certainly, first and foremost for Selby is making sure this frame is his. There was always the chance that Brissell could have run away with things the way he was playing in the first session, the way he's been playing throughout
56.
this championship. The fact that Selby looked low on energy coming in. If Brissell had got away from him early this evening, it could have been a bridge too far even for this man.
57.
But he's clawing his way back, as he so often has throughout his career. His very first ranking title, the Welsh Open. He was 3 down with 4 to play in the title match against Ronnie O'Sullivan, no less. Turned it around, and that's really been the blueprint for his career.
Well, that's his 8th black. Nice red to the middle.
64.
Those 3 reds that will be left after this shot, I don't think any of them go anywhere, so Needs some attention. Got to make sure of the frame first, though.
$65.
Oh, he's overrun. He's not safe yet either. He's
72.
overrun by a long way. It's there. Andy's on the black. What a shot that was.
73.
Well, that should be the frame.
No, he could be okay. He could be okay. Maybe a red to the
8.
baulk corner if he hasn't got the one to the middle. He's okay. Not as easy as he would have liked. But still a chance. It's there. It's there.
81.
It's got an awkward red on the left side cushion. Kyren Wilson, of course, making the 13th maximum in the first round here this year against Ryan Day, becoming only the 9th player to achieve it here at the Crucible.
88.
Mark Selby made the 100th maximum break at the UK Championship back in 2013.
89.
The black was memorable, the one that took him to the perfect break, a thin cut to the left centre. Could we be about to witness yet more Crucible history? The first ever maximum in a world final. Everyone's rooting for him now. Luca Brecel, I'm sure, included.
96. $97.
It was always going to come down to that red on the left side cushion.
There's his 11th century of this championship,
104.
but he has higher ambitions.
$105.
Now, does he drop him behind it or try and move it? I'd say drop him behind it. I've got a guaranteed chance then. Couldn't have played it any better.
112.
And a nice angle on the black to get to the yellow.
And now it's a test
120.
of nerve as much as skill for Mark Selby.
$122. $125.
Got to try and get low on the blue. Although with the pink being there, close to the blue, doesn't really matter that much.
129.
Perfect.
The 1980 World Snooker champion Cliff Thorburn made the first 40 years ago. Kyron Wilson
134.
made the 13th just a couple of weeks ago. And now Mark Selby is 2 pots away from yet more Crucible history. Is he on the black? You bet he is. Listen to that roar. Magnificent. Mark Selby. History made. The first ever maximum break in a World Championship final here at the Crucible. A wonderful moment for Selby and for this crowd.
You have just witnessed snooker and Crucible history 40 years after Cliff Thorburn did it in 1983, the first ever one here, followed by Jimmy White, Stephen Hendry, Ronnie O'Sullivan, John Higgins, Mark Williams, Ali Carter, Neil Robertson, Kyron Wilson in the last fortnight, and now Mark Selby. Jimmy White, that was fantastic.
That was absolutely magic, you know, from 40, he went for it, you know, the frame was still live, and the last black to get on the last red down the rail, he played it to absolute perfection. All he had to do was drop the last red in out.
Amazing, and what an occasion for those people watching. It's nice for Brendan Moore as well there, having a laugh and a joke with him. His last ever match as a referee you know, at the Crucible, and for that to happen, amazing. He started the evening off with a 1-3-4, 1-4-7, brilliant.
I'll tell you what, that's woken him up, Jimmy.
Make no mistake, you know, Mark Selby's all about everything, and, you know, to have a 1-4-7 on your CV at the World Championships, you know, that's another one of his fantastic list of achievements. It was amazing. He's absolutely buzzing. I think this next frame's quite big for Luca now.
He ain't tired now, Rads.
He isn't. All I'm going to say, Al, if Kyron Wilson is watching this, he is devastated right now.
He's just been pinched of £27,500, but hey, even he, I think, won't begrudge Mark. That was sensational.
I don't know about that one now.
For Mark Selby.